fish did. There are many theories as to the cause of this phenomenon, but scientists are still not sure of the exact one. 21. Also known as ice disks or ice pans, the ice circles are a very rare natural phenomenon that occurs in slow-moving water in freezing temperature. Scientists don't know exactly how the circles originate, but it's generally believed they form in eddy currents where thin ice plates rotate and gradually freeze together. The diameter of the circles can vary greatly from just a few feet to up to 50 feet or over 15 meters. 20. For decades, people have been reporting sightings of a large, human-like hairy creature known as Bigfoot or the Yeti. While the vast majority of scientists are skeptical of its existence, there are a few experts who believe that Bigfoot really exists. They suggest it can be a relict population of Gigantopithecus, a giant ape that lived between 9 million and 100,000 years ago. 19. In 2013, a mass month control and fell into the area. Parts of the boosters used for the Apollo project also broke up and landed here, as well as the world's largest carbonaceous chondrite meteorite. Maybe it's just a coincidence. 14. For centuries, people have been observing strange flashes preceding major earthquakes. The lights have been reported many times, but it wasn't until the 1960s when people took the first pictures. Since then, scientists started to take it seriously and have created many theories for their origin, including piezoelectricity, frictional heating, and electrokinetics. 13. Scientists have found that similar lights also occur in areas where a large volcanic eruption is about to happen. It's somewhat of a mystery. 8. The Big Bang Theory is the prevailing cosmological model for the birth of the universe. It states that, at a moment some 14 billion years ago, all of space was contained into a single point from which the universe has been expanding ever since. However, the theory does not provide any explanation for the initial conditions of the universe. It only describes and explains its general evolution going forward from that point. But what existed before that? We don't know. 7. If there's a place known for the occurrence of mysterious phenomena and bizarre events that scientists have trouble explaining, it's the Bermuda Triangle. In this loosely defined region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean, a number of aircrafts and ships are said to have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Scientists tend to explain the disappearances when researcher William Snow Harris brought it into the scientific realm.
But with two tubes. So when the gun is cycled and you push that round into the chamber, you're feeding two shells at once. You're not feeding one at a time. So with this gun, as it cycles forward, boom, you have two shells that drop down and you have two shells over. It's inline system, right in where you want them. And today's video, we're gonna go over the details about that to see if the reliability is there. But before we get into the shooting portion of this video, I wanted to talk about the overall mechanics of the gun itself. If you could take this off and you can cycle this gun by hand, just like a regular forehand on a shotgun, no issues there whatsoever, but it's definitely doesn't matter. Just like the release for the forehand test to see what would two 45 ACP rounds do if it impacted ballistics gel. Let's take a peek. Okay, well guys, we have the ballistics gel block. It's about 10, 12 feet away from us. It's all for fun. This is not meant to be a precision ammunition test. It's meant to see what certain types of ammunition do to the ballistics gel block out of a double barrel 1911. Let's see what happens. Let's first start off with Winchester, one of my favorite rounds, and see what it looks like inside the gel block. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'm pumped. Alrighty. Oh, holy crap. High speed should look cool though, either way. Here we go. Fire in the hole impact. Plus the center post keeps going into the gel as well. There we have them. We're gonna aim dead center. I don't think I'm worried too much about impacting any other projectile. This is not meant to be a high-end who's better round. It's meant to be fun, and these RIP ones are definitely that. Oh man, I can't wait for high speed. So you guys get to see it instantly. I have to wait until later to see it. Let's see what this looks like. All right. Holy. Spitfire 1s, the ones that aren't magnified, they just have a circle. The Spitfire 2s, which is on this one, slightly larger, has a circle on it as well as a line underneath of it. So you can target this can cannon like a mortar system. So you can just work your way up that line and just start getting more round after round on target. And we're gonna put that to the test to see what it will do. So you don't get the Vortex optic, sorry, but you can always put it on there. They have the Picatinny rails. It does not come with a bolt carrier or charging handle. You gotta get that yourself, but you can take regular standard bolt carriers and charging handles and just stuff them in here and snap them on your AR-15. That simple. Let me explain what I'm talking about. As you can see here, we have the Voltor Weapon Systems upper with the 4-12 Diamondback Vortex scope, as well as a Landtag Dragon muzzle brake. So with the upper, you push the 2 pins, one in the back, one in the front, pop out the back one, and then you go to the front and you pop off this pin. Whoop. Whole upper comes off. You can set this aside. Okay, I'll put it back on. So you pop this off, you can set it aside. You wanna make sure to keep all your 5.56 ammo and 223 ammo away from your can cannons, that way you don't get them confused. I use Hex Mags magazines because they have the color identification system. Always wanna keep it separate because pumping a 5.56 round through the can cannon, not gonna work. So now you have your lower, okay? So you have just a regular buffer tube. I got the ATI Tact Light stock. You need your trigger assembly. I have the CMC trigger, flat triggers on here. You then take your charging handle and your bolts, snap on the lower to the can cannon upper, and you are ready to rock and roll. 5.56 blanks only. You do not want to use 5.56. There is no way this is going to go through, and let me explain that. You unscrew the front of the can cannon, and you're left with the vents. As it fires, the gases come through and expel out these ports, and those gases, as I'm sure you guys have all understand, push through the tube and push itself out. So in essence, X Products has made the official legal spud gun that you can buy for yourself. It is a lot of fun, and a lot of people, you'll put this on here and you're gonna start thinking not like you would with a normal 5.56. You don't wanna start acting like it's a toy. You treat it just like a firearm, show it respect, because the last thing you wanna do is forget that you put a 5.56 mag in and you shoot a friend, or try to shoot a can and it blows up in your face. Not good, not what we need in the gun community. So be careful, be safe, treat it like a firearm, and also don't shoot cans at your friends. Don't try to catch cans. We're about to test to see how this looks on a ballistics dummy, and I'm gonna tell you, taking a can to the dome at how fast this thing can fire it could kill you. See what happens to Casualty Carl when we shoot him with flying objects out of the can cannon. Casualty Carl, my official term. Everyone says Ballistics Bob, so I'm going Casualty Carl now. Yeah, I think that's gonna stick. All right, so first up against Casualty Carl, the standard soda can. Let's see what this looks like. Nice. Fits like a glove. Well, I think we coated them. Okay, it seems the can ruptured before it even got to its target. So that is a possibility, it does happen. That's why they always want you to use higher end cans, but even with this higher end can, still didn't work. So let's see if this one's got a little bit more oomph behind it. Oh my God, that would hurt like hell. Okay, we got Carl back up. So you have regular soda cans, and then you have the little chubbies. We're gonna shoot the little chubby. Fire in the hole! One stick. Cool enough, let's move on. Not sure if this is gonna work, but by God, we're gonna give it a try. Let's see if Superman can truly fly. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but This is entertaining to say the least. Let's see what happens with Superman's first attempt at true flight. Never know. This should, theoretically, push him out. Let's see just how fast it pushes him out. All right, Soups, time to meet Casually Carl. Ready to fire! Yes! Hopefully it'll look cool on high speed. That's all I really wanted. And why not? Smaller one. Ready, and well, not too bad. Okay, so last but not least, I want to see how accurate this thing is. Obviously, we got some decent accuracy out of it already, but now we're aiming for a small little bullseye that's kind of moving. Got a camera down there, it's about 100 yards out. See what happens. Spitfire Vortex optic open. And like I said, they have this range reticle that has a circle and a line on it, so it's almost like an artillery cannon, which is nice. So we'll see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Up, come on, baby! Oh, close. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Come on, net. Come on, net. Yeah, I got one on the net. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come on. Uh-oh. Camera. Oh, net again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, come on, baby. Oh, just over. Last one. Last can. All right. Come on. Think about right. There. Ah, no. At least I got net. And then the sign. And that's the game. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the full review of the X Products can cannon. And as usual, make sure to subscribe to GY6Vids. Link is in the description, or you can go to youtube.com/GY6Vids. It'll take you to my main homepage on YouTube, and you can subscribe. And also on that subscribe button, click the notification link after you subscribe. That'll send you emails when the new video is up. And as always, if you guys have questions or any concerns, or just want to reach me on my own private time and see some behind the scenes, you can go over to Instagram.com/GY6Vids, and you'll be able to see all my kind of behind the scenes postings of pictures and all sorts of crazy crap. You can hit me up on there for private messaging or on comments through the pictures. You can go on Facebook.com/GY6Vids. That'll take you to my Facebook page. I'm always here to help and always here to talk, guys, when I get time. But if I don't respond right away, bear with me. I appreciate all the support. Couldn't do it without GY6 Nation. Thank you so much. And yeah, I will see you soon. Later.
To do is get an X Products can cannon, some spray paint, and a Benelli M4. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.
Press, so it's gonna be a little bit tighter wad. Let's see if it gets better penetration. Woohoo! Nope, just bouncing off. Sure smells good though. As you can tell, the damage on the jelly beans.
This shot is the one that, when it struck the plate,
kind of poking out of the bottom. Then this one's, I can't explain that, the physics behind that, out of the top of the watermelon. And that one appeared to have gone, maybe it had to have gone through it.
Is the brass and not the bullet, so you just need a new barrel. So that being said, you can order just a barrel from Sharps, or you can order an entire AR-15. They have 16-inch barrels. They have, I think, 18. This is a 20, and I think they have a longer one as well. This is the gun as it shipped to me from the factory, minus this scope. This is a Nikon M308 scope. Very nice scope. I got it from opticsplanet.com. I will put a link in the description below, but I'm really loving this scope so far. It is the 4-to-16 power. This bolt is called the Reliabolt, and what's special about it is it has these little lugs that are tapered, and
GY6 vids. You're just twisting the handle here, brings up the target sight. And this should be right on target. America! We're on fire! You know what? Let's see if I can take this thing off the tripod and hip fire it. Oh yeah. All right, so we're taking off the tripod. We got it disengaged already to be safe because there is a little lever that engages the trigger. We don't want to hit it, so it's gonna be a piece of cake. Oh yeah. Woo! All right, let's get into it. Jam. Belt wasn't feeding because it was hanging and pulling down on, so I'm gonna hold it up with the other hand and just hold it with one arm and Rambo it out. In a fire anthill. Great spot for an engine. Hope you enjoyed it. This is not easy to do, guys. Hope you appreciate all the time and effort I'm putting into my channel. Big shout out to In the Red Exploding Targets. Without them, I wouldn't be able to come out to Florida and do all the stuff I do. And also big shout out to Serbu Firearms. It's got the 20mm cannon. It's called the Typhon 20. That's what we shot at this thing right now. If you look back further in my history of videos, I actually hip fired that cannon and it didn't work very well. But it's a good laugh. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's Andrew with GY6 Vids. See ya. Actually, I know what you guys are gonna say. I wonder what a 50 BMG would do to this. 20mm went through. I wonder what armor-piercing incendiary rounds would do. Never know.